going to want to view, and that's fine too. So welcome, everybody. Welcome to this awesome new moon in Virgo celebration and activation. So I hope you guys are ready with some plans, some goals, or some intentions for September, because today is the day to rock it out. So not only are we going to be planning what we want, but we're actually going to activate it. We're going to boost it with some high frequency energy, and we're going to do that together. So I'm all excited. So why don't we go around and just say our name and one thing you want to get out of tonight. And I'll just introduce myself first. My name's Carole Cloutier, and I have a business called Reclaiming Feminine Fire, and my mission is not only to keep myself on fire, but to help other women stay on track and in the raising of the feminine. And that means finding the important ways that we can continue to motivate ourselves to grow our power, ignite our fire, root in our bodies, grow our heart, grounded in our bodies, integrating our self-expression and our voice in what we do and who we are in the world, whilst maintaining a vision, keeping our vision open and connected to ourselves, to each other, and to the feminine at large. So I'm excited to co-create with you tonight on this new moon activation. So who wants to start and tell us a little bit about why you're here, what you want to get out tonight?
I'll go.
Great. Andra, thanks.
Yep. Hi, I'm Andra, and I am here on this very auspicious evening to activate my inner priestess. And and so I have my practice is called Soul Expressions, and so I'm a soul-based coach and therapist, and so I'm looking to see how these Virgo energies can help propel my practice and business forward to work with the people I'm meant to be working with, and just to amplify that, because my Venus is in Virgo, and that is the inner priestess. So I'm in a process of self-discovery during this new moon cycle. So thank you.
Oh, girl. And not surprising that you're in a process of self-discovery at this new moon time. It's the dark moon, so it's not the full moon. In time of completion, it's the dark moon. So it's the interior time. It's the time that we're hopefully looking at parts of ourselves that we aren't owning, that we're not seeing. And this is always a call when we do the feminine work. It's always a call to keep exploring, keep unpacking what it is that we sometimes tuck away and put away so that others don't see, but that really it's a huge part of our gifts that we bring to people. So that's part of the shadow work that the feminine does. We don't hide from the shadow work. We claim it because we know there's power and there's juice and there's gifts in there for us. So awesome, girl. Love it.
Thank you.
Hello there, Alex. Nice to have you join us. We're just doing a go-around, Alex, just introducing ourselves and just sharing why we're here, what we want to get out of this new moon activation. So Andra just started, and she talked about her beautiful high priestess she's reclaiming tonight. And anybody else want to go?
Sure, I'll go. My name's Jennifer. I always love Carol's things. Whatever she does, doesn't matter. So, and from a new moon perspective, I gotta get the intention and get this month sorted, because time is fleeing away, and I haven't been able to manifest anything. So if this circle can help, then yes, so be it. Hopefully this will help, and hopefully it'll get me more focused and more in gear as far as what exactly I'm going for, as opposed to just kind of letting it be. Because I've had enough of that. It doesn't work.
Wait. Yes. A hold of that. So let's see. Who wants to go next?
Okay, I'll go next.
Hello.
My name is Ildiko. Ildi. I'm an artist, and I never done this before. I thought I'd give it a try. I have problems with insomnia, so I thought it might help me to get back to a normal sleep cycle. Since I'm going back to school as well, I'm in second year in art school, and yeah, just to get more inspired and manifesting things, get into shows and sell paintings. That's what I would like.
Sweet. Well, welcome, Ildi. I love it. And I appreciate you wanting to come and support your insomnia so that you can start manifesting. Especially when you're heading back to school, there's always a lot of, it's a big, huge new beginning. So we're with you on that.
Thank you.
So I know Alex is here, and Michelle is, her mic is not working, but I'm wondering if, while Alex goes, if Michelle wants to chat and let us know what she wants to focus on.
So I'll go next.
Go for it.
Yeah? Okay. So my name is Alex, and I recently did a fire ceremony with Caro, and I just really loved it. And so when I saw this email, I just thought, what an amazing opportunity. Even though it's virtual, I know the power of women connecting, and I usually do my own thing on a full or new moon. So this is something different for me, is connecting with women with our intentions and holding space together. And for me, I think why this new moon is important in doing this tonight is because I'm going through a lot of big shifts, and I like the first person who shared, I'm sorry I've forgotten your name, but I also feel like things have kind of been a little slow to manifest, and I've been really patient, but now I feel like I'm really clear and I'm ready to have that clarity of intention and focus. And so that's what I'm here to do tonight, is really bring a lot of clarity and boundaries around what I'm committed to for myself, and learning to say no to the things and the people that aren't in alignment.
Wow, a hold of that. Yay for that sacred alignment. Yeah, and boundaries, clarity, those are all so powerful and key intentions that we want to weave into whatever we do, and it's definitely the feminine way. So way to go, Alex. I love your clarity there. So I am going to keep checking to see if Michelle, I'm going to write Michelle, type in your intention if you like. Michelle is, she is the founder of That's Women's Work and the Women's Art Network of Toronto. And so she is active in the community of women in art and promoting the different ways in which creative work is women's work. So she's a powerful force, and she keeps building her amazing network. So if you, I'm sure maybe, Ildi, you know Michelle?
Yes, I met her. She's really nice. I love her. Yeah,
and,
she's very helpful.
And if you can see in the chat on this Hangout, Michelle is Women's Art Network, Women's Art Net. She'll be communicating via the chat box. So Michelle writes, my intention is to be less manic, to be more focused, and to be more clear. Sweet. Well, focus and clarity is a big key intention I think we all have. So I would like to move us into just connecting to these sweet energies that are here today. And what I'd love for us to do is first create a sacred space, and we'll do that just by actually doing a breath together, and I'll lead the breath. And what that's going to do is not only is it going to set the intention for us to connect as a circle, but it's actually going to help us connect our brains together, because the breath we're going to do is part of the brain activation we're going to do tonight. And what it does is we cycle through the different brain wave states. This is what we do when we sleep. A healthy sleep is when we actually go through the different brainwave states, so that we can not only restore our being for the following day, but that's where we process, that's where we heal. So it's like an important aspect of our wellness and an important aspect of manifesting. And I'll tell you why a little later. But for now, I'm going to guide you into our ways of being able to go through those different brainwave states. And we're going to do it with a hand posture as well as through the breath. And while we cycle through this breath, it's going to help link our brains to each other. So as a circle, not only are we going to be intending the sacredness of the circle, but we are actually going to be energetically connecting our brains to the circle through this breath. So I'm going to go ahead and invite you now. We're going to do what we call an open prayer mudra, and that means the hands are like this. They're open in prayer position. And part of this work is we link the different fingers to our brain, and it's something that comes with training, but each finger is connected to a particular brain wave state. So that's why we make sure we include the hand mudra, the hand posture. So I'm going to invite you you're going to close your eyes. You're going to connect to your intention for this evening, what it is that you really want to clearly focus on, as well as connect to the circle and our intention to activate our new beginning tonight. Activate this new beginning for ourselves with clarity, focus, and intention. And I want, once you've connected to all that, invite you to just find an image for yourself that represents all of this. And when you have an image in your mind's eye, I'm going to invite you to bring that image down to your heart. And imagine or connect your image with your heart. What feeling is here? What's the feeling that you want to infuse into your vision for your intention here tonight? So get an image of your goal, and then what's the feeling that's connected to this goal? What's the heart emotion you want to connect to this vision? And when you have both of those, I'm going to invite you to keep your eyes closed, but press into your hands and into your fingertips. And put pressure into them. And then you can open your eyes when you're ready. And I'm going to give you 30 more seconds. And I'm going to invite you to open your eyes and press into your hands, as I mentioned, into your hands, your fingertips. Just put some pressure in there. You may want your hands to shake a little bit. And then you're going to have your eyes open, release that pressure so that your hands are touching, but they're not putting that pressure. And you're going to start by exhaling all the air out of your lungs through your mouth. Breathing in through your mouth at a medium speed. That's 3 seconds. Breathing out through your mouth in medium speed. Breathing in through your mouth, medium speed. And they're all going to be medium speed. So now you're going to exhale through your nose. Medium. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your nose. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in through your mouth. Breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in through your mouth. Breathing out through your nose. Breathing in through your nose. Breathing out through your nose. Breathing in through your nose. And breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in through your mouth. Breathing out through your mouth. Breathing in through your mouth. Breathing out through your nose. Breathing in through your nose. Out through your nose. In through your nose. Out through your mouth. In through your mouth. Out through your mouth. Now this is the final piece. Push all the air out. Hold your breath as long as you can. And if you know how to Kegel, I'm going to invite you to Kegel. That means squeeze the pelvic and floor muscles. Squeeze those muscles that you use when you're trying to hold your pee. Now squeeze it as many times as you can, and imagining that you're connecting to the earth, fire, the volcanic lava, and you're bringing that into your root chakra, and you're Kegeling it, squeezing it up through your chakras. And when you're ready, relax your belly and take a half breath, only a half breath. Take a half breath in. And then you'll drop your head, neck, and shoulders and take a half breath out as you roll your spine straight. And let go of your hands. So just so you might have noticed, I've muted you all because there was some noise while we were doing that. But I'll just quickly tell you a little bit about that breath. I've added a few elements there. It's not necessarily a beginner breath. But to Kegel, to squeeze those pelvic floor muscles, for those of you that are new to it, it's just a matter of imagining that you are trying to hold your pee from running. Imagine you can't go to the washroom and you're holding your pee. Those are the muscles that you will use. Those are the muscles that you will use for these exercises. We call them Kegel exercises. So when I say Kegels, those are the muscles I'm referring to. And what it does is it contracts the pelvic floor muscles, and this is extremely healthy for women. There are maybe certain areas that you might want to be cautious in doing that, but in general, it's a healthy practice for women to do to ensure that there is lots of energy and blood flow flowing through the pelvic floor and through the organs there. And what I'm going to invite you to do when we continue doing this breath is you can imagine that there's a volcano underneath your root chakra, or what I mean by that is in between your legs. And what you're doing is when you're squeezing and imagining you're lifting up that volcanic lava into your body. And each time you squeeze, you're pulling that lava higher through your body so that it fills your whole body up. It actually goes through the energy centers, as you Kegel up all the way through your crown and up your crown. So that's the basic gist of it. So I want to make sure you've got that information. So I want to just check in with you and see how you are doing right now. If you want to unmute yourselves, and I'll let you play around with the icons. Give you an opportunity. The icons, I'll give you an opportunity to mute and unmute yourself. So how are you doing after that?
Can you hear me now, Carol?
I can, Michelle. That's great.
Yay! Dizzy.
Dizzy. Okay, that's fine. Actually, that's good. We actually love that there's a little bit of lightheadedness, because it's actually the pineal gland that's stimulating a neurotransmitter called DMT, and that can create some lightheadedness, and it creates some relaxation in our body. So it's a great chemical effect that we're enhancing. Anyone else?
Yeah, I feel very relaxed.
Sweet. That's another positive side effect. Anybody else want to share?
Yeah, I feel kind of blissfully tingly, which is really nice.
We're going to up that blissful and tingly. Sweet. So Michelle is with us. Michelle, do you want to just add a few of your own words to who you are and what you want to get from our time together?
Sure, thanks. I think you did a really good job of introducing me. I am just looking for a little bit of calm. Being an entrepreneur, I'm just looking for some order and some calm.
Beautiful. It's a prized gift to have that calm. So I'm glad you named it, and you get to fuel our energy, our circle with that intention. Yeah, baby. So I just got a little message from Deborah. She's on another call, so she probably won't be able to join us, and that definitely happens. So we'll just keep her here in spirit so she can upload some of the goodness that we're co-creating here. And I talked about today being a time to boost your dreams, to lift your spirit and ignite your new habits in motion with this new moon activation. So there's a few key things that we're going to be doing. We're definitely going to you're going to feel good from our time together, but we're actually going to consciously be boosting energy for your intention, your goal. And what the last thing that we're going to be talking about is we're going to be talking about an action step you can take so you can really allow this work to come to its full cycle in its powerful boosting effect. and that's by a final action step you will take at the end of our time together, an action step you will take following our activation today. So we've done our intro, and we're going to be accessing your goal and your intention right now. But before we do that, I want to just quickly touch into the new moon energies, and of course the Virgo new moon energies that are here. And we know that we talked about the new moon being a great beginning time. It's a time where the moon is dark and there is a pull on us to be able to start to seed something new. And as I mentioned, it's the dark moon, so it is especially powerful for the feminine, for women, for the feminine, as we, or anyone that really wants to go inward and touch into not only what is unseen or not understood, but whatever is not part of your consciousness that you know has an impact on your intention. This is a great time to unwrap a little bit more of what might be just underneath the surface of our awareness, and allow that another piece to come download and become an insight for you to support what you're trying to see tonight.
Carol?
Yes?
I have a question. Is there going to be a question period at the end?
Well, why don't you throw your question in right now?
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm trying to figure out a new policy that I'm grappling with. So I'm really not very aware of like moon cycles and things like this. So is this the time when I should really be focusing on developing that policy?
So this is a great time to be seeding what it is you want to be doing around the policy. So you want to seed now words like that might be helpful, like clear, effective, grounded, those kinds of words you want to use when you seed your intention for your policy making. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Right. Oh, Deborah Brody joined us. Woo-hoo!
Deborah!
Deborah, welcome. Nice to have you join us, girl. So I hear that I'm just going to... Sorry, I just muted myself. I was trying to unmute you, Deborah. If you want to talk with us, you'll have to unmute yourself. So what we've already done as a recap, we've done our opening breath, we've connected to our intentions, we've actually introduced ourselves to the circle, and Deborah, if you can unmute yourself, why don't you let us know your name and what your intention is for tonight, why you've come to this circle.
Okay, you sort of were cutting out a little bit, but I think what I got is that you want to know my name, which is Deborah Brody, and my intention for coming onto the call, I believe.
Beautiful.
Yeah, sorry, I was on because I'm in a book writing thing, and this was our last call tonight, which is why I'm late. So my intention, and I haven't really thought it through. So it's for this new moon cycle. Mm-hmm. Well, I'm releasing my CD, and I have a launch coming up. It'll be in the next moon cycle, but it's really to bring that out into the world and I think that it's like activating this movement with my work in the world. So and also for the support in the way of finances, in the way of opportunities, to assist with getting my work out in the world. So that's part of my intention.
Beautiful, Deborah. Thanks for including your voice to the circle. And I haven't actually voiced my own intention here, but I will do. I think my intention right now is to actually bring this delicious work that I love to do with women and with others, to bring it into the online forum, to sort of get the concrete steps in, ground my work in the online forum and in online groups, activations, and these kind of hangouts that we're doing today, so that this work can access more and more women more readily and have that impact that I deeply know we all can co-create together for the feminine. So that's me. Sweet. So we are going to step into starting to boost our intentions and our goals. I was hoping to speak to you a little bit more about the new moon time, but I think I've shared enough. The new moon in Virgo is a time for us to step into connecting to the planetary energies. So this is another aspect that we can access tonight. You know, we'll access our own ability to connect with ourselves, with each other, which is the sort of the others, and connecting to the planetary realm. And what that means is we're getting kind of three perspectives on what we're boosting here tonight. And when we work on ourselves, one thing we often forget to do is we often forget to work on the part of us that is in the others. So we usually work on ourselves and we only take it from our perspective. But others, the others, for whatever given instance, in this case, if you are doing policy, you want to build policy and other people involved, you want to include the others that would be involved so that you are reflecting the perspectives, their perspectives, and reflecting how they live inside of you. So we're taking our idea of who we are on a bigger scale. We're growing that concept of self beyond just ourselves, including the others and including the planetary realm. So including, in this case in particular, the new moon. And we're really opening up to the aspects the new moon can mirror for ourselves at this dark moon time and access its energies to support and boost what we're offering. Now, I said a lot there. Does anybody have any questions? And you can just take in what you hear and just let it, you know, just take it in, and we'll include it into what we co-create. And if you have some questions later, I can try to answer them. But know that we're all in it together, and we're just fueling the circle, fueling the energy field with lots of beautiful, delicious, powerful words, so we can continue to co-shape and co-build this circle that's going to boost us. So if you have any questions, let me know before we move on to the next piece.
Caro, it's Deborah.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time hearing, like I'm finding it's kind of cutting in and out. I don't know if other people are having that experience. Do I need to close my other things? Maybe it's because other things are open.
You might want to try
doing that. Would that help, do you think? Oh, now you're not, I can't hear you.
So you might want to try doing that, and
okay, let's just close this.
I'm going to, can you hear me now?
Hold on one second here. I'm going to do that. Let's make sure.
Communicate.
Yeah, I can hear you. It's just, yeah, it's a little bit, let's.
So you can also communicate via the chat box, Deborah, if you need to connect with me.
At the top too, you can adjust your bandwidth of how much bandwidth is going to this. That might also assist with sound.
That's a great idea.
I didn't get that.
So Michelle, do you want to say that again?
At the very top of the screen where Caro's forehead is, there's a little person plus, a little microphone slash, a camera slash, and then bars. If you click there, you can adjust the bandwidth. I did that, and it was better sound and less jerky picture.
So make it smaller, like
Bigger.
You can try that, Deborah, and see if it helps.
So does it mean you take it down? Is that what you mean by taking the bandwidth? Lower it? Is that what that?
I'm not sure. You might want to play with it. You know, you might want to bring it up, make it higher.
Make it, lower it down, bring it to the minus, Deborah.
Thanks, Alex.
Go that way, to the left.
Thanks, Alex.
Okay, that sounds a little better. Sorry about this.
Get on our frequency.
I know, sorry, I was on a different call, so it was a different frequency.
Now I lost you.
Are we? I'm
Sorry, that was me. That was me. So, Deborah, just shake off the other call and dive right in with us because you are so yummy and we definitely want you here.
Okay, thank you.
I think we're, you know, if we had the fire right now, I'd be looking at the fire and the fire would be slowly coming into harmony. We're slowly getting there, all of us together. So I'm just going to connect us to this Virgo new moon, and we're going to go straight into the activation because it's time for us to get into the juicy stuff. So, gals, this new moon in Virgo is a time for us to let the doors of this new moon come in, let the energy in. It's energy from these. There's lots going on in the planetary realm, and it's helping us to open up and access our feminine. It's the dark moon, or opening into the revelatory ways in which we can resolve our insecurities, resolve our fear, resolve our resentments, resolve our guilt. There's a gifting energy here to bring harmony and relief for us. And this is the potential that we have by looking at the parts, the darker emotions, or even the parts that we don't really want to look at, either within ourselves, within another person, or within you know, the community that can get in our way. Anything that is keeping us from flowing into our intention. See what might be an obstacle, what might be the way that's interfering with your ability to flow into the success that you want for your intention, and keep that in mind. We're going to do some work with that. I also just want to name that there is something important happening here today with this new moon, and astrologically, some of the planets are moving in a way that are supporting the exit of the patriarchy and the coming into the feminine. So we've heard lots about that, and it's still showing up in the planets. It's confirming itself. It's affirming that this is the way that we are called to move forward. And look at us here, the feminine, grouping together, honoring our journey, honoring not only for ourselves, but how we reflect the others and the planet. This is what we're boosting here. So we are totally in line with this Virgo new moon. Any questions before we jump into more of this juice? We're going to go into the actual breathing and activation here. So if you have any questions, now's the time. Okay. This is a boosting time for us to be of service, not only for our own work, but for the bigger feminine and the bigger community. So I invite you to reflect on that. And what I'd like us to do first and foremost is to, for you to close your eyes and identify one obstacle that is getting in your way, for your intention. The goal that you have, that you've spoken in a circle, I want you to close your eyes and think of that one obstacle that's getting in your way. And again, I'm going to invite you to use your senses. So when you think of that one thing that's your obstacle, I want you to picture it in your mind's eye. Get an image there. And when you have your image, I'm going to invite you to find a feeling. Bring that image down to your heart and connect a feeling to that image. So you're now going to be utilizing your feeling sense, not only your visual sense, but your feeling sense, your emotions. You're going to really juice that image up with your emotions, your heart feeling. Oh, Nunu's with us. Nunu's with us. Hi, Nunu. I didn't.
Hi, Carlo.
There. Welcome.
Thank you.
Welcome. So, Nunu, I want you just to close your eyes and connect with. You might have thought about this, about what it is. You have a goal or an intention for yourself that you want to grow in the next month. You want to grow through September.
Mm-hmm.
Now I want you to think about what is one obstacle that is either getting in your way or could get into your way from achieving that goal or that intention.
Okay.
And I want you to connect that obstacle. I want you to visualize an image that represents it, and I want you to connect a feeling from your heart that connects with it as well.
Okay.
And so I'm going to give you a minute to do that, and then we're going to go into the activation, where we're going to breathe through. We're going to get our brains to help us convert the energies of what we're connecting to. We're going to actually downgrade this obstacle. We're going to program it into our brain, but we're going to do it by accessing the energy of this element, this obstacle, and we're going to turn that energy down so it doesn't have that impact that we either know or foresee. And we're going to do it in two ways. We're actually going to turn that down, and then we're going to turn it off, that obstacle. So we're going to give you 10 more seconds to get yourself ready here. And so I'm going to invite you to come back and open your eyes, and I'm going to show you the hand position that we're going to use. We're going to do this hand position. It's the closed prayer mudra, the closed hand position. So you are going to be pressing into the palms and your fingers almost to the point that your arms are going to be shaking. You don't have to do it long. You just have to do it that one time. But I want you to do it while you close your eyes and you connect to that obstacle with your image and with that feeling, and press into your hands. Open your eyes. You can relax the pressure now. And I want you to exhale all the air out of your lungs. Breathe in through your mouth at a medium speed. That's 3 seconds. Breathe out through your mouth, medium speed. Breathe in through your mouth, slow speed. Breathe out through your nose, slow speed, and close your eyes. Breathe in through your nose, medium speed, keep your eyes closed. Nose out, medium. Nose in, fast. Open your eyes, mouth out, fast. Mouth in, medium. Mouth out, medium. Nose in, slow. Mouth out, slow. Nose in, a medium. Nose out, medium. Mouth in, fast. Nose out, fast. Mouth in, medium. Mouth out, medium. Hold your breath, and now Kegel. If you know how to Kegel, if you don't, hold your breath, but if you do, squeeze those pelvic floor muscles and imagine you have a volcano, that you're pulling the lava from the volcano into your body, into your pelvis, and up through your chakras. One squeeze at a time, you're bringing that lava up through your chakras as high as you can. And when you're ready, you're going to relax your belly, let it stick out, and then take a half breath in, and only a half breath. And drop your head, your neck, your shoulders. Take a half breath out and roll your spine straight and let go of your hands. Woo! So I've muted you. If you want to share how you're feeling, you can unmute yourselves. You might be a little lightheaded, and that's a good thing. That's, again, the pineal that's secreting some of the neurotransmitters. So that's excellent. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to invite us just to go into the next breath. And this time we're going to be doing the same, we're going to work with the same obstacle. And instead of turning the volume down of that obstacle, we're going to turn it off completely. And I'm going to invite you to, again, before you close your eyes, I want to show you something. This is going to be the hand position. So I want you to bring your hands in this position. We call it the ball mudra or the earth mudra. And I want you to close your eyes and connect back to the image and the feeling in your heart around your obstacle. And I want you to push into your fingertips. You only have to do it for a couple of seconds. And then release the pressure, keeping your fingertips connected. And open your eyes. And exhaling all the air. You're going to actually go ahead. You can exhale all the air out of your lungs. Because what we're going to do is we're going to fill our lungs to fullness. Now, exhaling through your mouth, medium speed. Inhaling, medium speed. Mouth, slow speed. Nose, slow, close your eyes. Nose out, medium speed. Nose, medium. Nose, fast. Mouth, fast. Mouth, medium. Mouth, medium. Mouth, medium. Nose slow. Close your eyes and bring your tongue to your rooftop when you use your nose. Mouth out slow. Nose in medium. Nose out medium. Mouth in fast. Nose out fast. Mouth in medium. Mouth out medium. Push all the air out. Hold your breath. If you know how to Kegel, Kegel. If you don't know how to Kegel, hold your breath as long as you can. Now Kegel. Imagine the volcanoes in between your legs, and the lava is climbing up through your root chakra, through your legs, and following up your spine, up into the second chakra, up to the third, just following up the spine as high as you can. And when you're ready, relax the belly and take a half breath, only a half breath in. Drop your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a half breath out. Roll your spine straight. Let go of your hands. Whew, that was a good one. Is everyone a little bit lightheaded? Yeah. Good. That's when you know, yay, pineal, a beautiful pineal gland just behind the third eye here is activated. Awesome work. Ooh, does anybody have any questions or any comments that you'd like to share? And yeah, if you do have water, it's a great time to just sip your water. Stay hydrated, and it helps you to keep the process moving. So I just want you to take a minute and notice your body, notice what you're feeling, notice the qualities that you would name as to how you're feeling and what you're noticing. Just do that for yourself in this moment here. Yeah. Sweet. Alex says, haha, I thought, ooh, what did you say? I thought that big honking bass of wine. Yeah, it's a big honking glass of wine, it is. And I'm very much involved in this new operating system programming that I'm doing, that I'm connected to a community of us that learn and support each other. We're part of this bigger piece. We're not only using the breath to activate our brains and reprogram our brains, but we use different kinds of ways of accessing this great technology. And I'm just sitting on some of it, and I'm just going to pull one out. And there's these great books. So it's that thick. It's 150 pages of sacred geometry. I'm going to try to get away from the light there. And it's a pretty powerful medicine. It actually is infused with, the ink is infused with crystals and many different elements. It's hugely powerful, and I started sleeping on it December 31st of this year, and I was blown away with how much of energetic detoxing it has. And most people have a 6 to 12 months of detox that they go through before they start really building on the energy, and it's very powerful. So I've got it behind me, I've got it underneath me. I've got 4 books here that I'm just boosting myself up with as I sit on this. So it's just different ways of accessing additional energies for support. And this shape of this glass is actually part of sacred geometry as well, and the mathematics of shapes. So it's actually infused infuses the water even more in these kinds of glasses, and you know, it's got a beautiful glass. Sometimes I use crystal, and I'll just teach you a couple of things that you can use at home. Is when you're using your water, part of a planetary activation or upgrade. There's been a planetary upgrade, and you can double tap your water, and that will infuse your water with a high level of energy. We call it gamma energy. It's the kind of energy that we're creating within ourselves. It just infuses the water, and it tastes a lot better. And it just supports your cleansing even more. So food for thought. And there's always these little bits and tidbits I can offer you along the way. So getting back to what we're doing. Yeah, I can always share more. It's always so fun. I can go on and on and on and on and on. So I want us to, now that we've worked with some of the obstacles, I want us to now focus on our intention and our goal and start really boosting that. And so I'm going to invite you to go ahead and close your eyes. And you notice that we're always closing our eyes because this is part of us accessing different memories, different aspects of how our brain works. And so this is how we start the process of accessing our brain and letting our brain support what we're trying to do here. So go ahead and close your eyes. And now you're going to be focusing on the actual goal, the intention that you have. And so we're going to be infusing this intention with our senses again. So go ahead and connect with it as clearly as possible as you can. Some of you had a number of different words to express your intention, your goal. So try to get it really succinct and just get to the big nugget, just get to the essence of what your goal is. And when you have that, I want you to go ahead with your eyes closed, allow an image to form itself, where you have as many details as possible about this goal and this intention and whatever it is that you want, the success of this goal and this intention. So see the success, see this intention manifest, this intention come to its fruition. Get as many details as you can. See, bring color. See who or what is in the background. Notice the environment. You really want to gift this image with as much detail as possible without, getting lost in the detail. What you're just doing is you're just stimulating your visual cortex as much as possible and drawing on your memory center here. When you have the details here, the image, drop it into your heart. Connect a feeling here to the image. What is it? What kind of feeling do you want to connect this achievement, this success, this completion? Feel that in your heart. And I'm going to invite you to open your eyes, stay with the feeling and the connection, and I'm going to show you the next hand posture or hand mudra. It's the what we call the heart mudra, and it's simple, but I'll just take you through it. You slip your fingers in between each other this way. Wait, sorry, I'm trying to be visual here. I'm going to just do it and then I'll explain it. So I'm slipping my fingers into each other this way so that they can actually, the fingertips can touch. And then I'm bringing my thumbs together. And what that's doing is when I look at it, it looks like a heart. So again, I'm just bringing my fingers through one another. I'm letting them touch, let the fingertips touch. And then I'm just bringing my thumbs together, and that creates a heart. Does anybody have any questions? Or you're all good there? Okay, I'm not sure why, but the camera just took a picture. Oh, this is bizarre. We've got a camera going for some reason. I don't know if I'm activating something or what, but anyways. So go ahead and close your eyes, connect to the image and the feeling, and I want you to press into your fingertips. Just pinch them for a few seconds. You're actually activating your fingertips. You're activating the different brainwave states as you do that. Close your eyes, connect to the image and the feeling, and press into your fingertips. And when you've got that, I'm going to invite you to open your eyes. We're actually going to turn on this intention. I'm going to invite you to exhale all the air out of your lungs. Breathing in through your mouth, medium speed. Out, mouth, medium. In, mouth, slow. We are turning on your goal, your intention. Out, nose, slow. In, nose, medium. Close your eyes. Out, nose, medium. Bring your tongue to your roof, top. In, nose, fast. Out, mouth, fast. In, mouth, medium. Out, mouth, medium. In, mouth, medium. Out, nose, slow. In, mouth, slow. Fill up to the top. Nose, medium. In, mouth, medium. Sorry, in, nose, medium. Close your eyes, tongue to rooftop. Out, mouth, fast. In, nose, fast. Out, mouth, medium. In, mouth, medium. Fill up to the top. Hold your breath here. And those of you who know how to Kegel, everybody hold your breath and Kegel. Pulling up the essence, that fire of the earth, that magma from that volcano. Squeeze your Kegel muscles and pull that lava all the way up through your root chakra, all the way up your spine, through each chakra as high as you can. And when you're ready, then you relax your belly and take a half breath out, only a half breath. Drop your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a half breath in. Let go your hands. And how are you doing? How about if I hear from one or two of you how you're doing? And you can just go ahead and unmute yourself.
We feeling dizzy.
Great. DMT, pineal, woohoo! And it's powerful because you are generating this energetic activation. You're generating your glands, your pineal, to stimulate more of these neuro connections from your brain to your body, and it's connecting for your intention, for your goal. You're making new grooves, new neuro grooves, neuro connections for you to be able to align with your intention and bringing more energy towards that. So it's powerful.
Great.
Yeah. Anybody else?
Just feeling peaceful.
Sweet. Yeah. So I want us to up that up a little bit more, and what we're going to do is we just turned on your intention. Now what we're going to do is we're going to turn up the energy, turn up the volume for this intention. So I'm going to invite you to get yourself ready to start turning up the volume of energy for your intention. So that's, the groove that we're talking about, that neuro connection, that neuro, I want to say neuro-linguistic, but it's actually a neural pathway you're creating, and we're just going to fuel it with energy. So for all of you that are ready, I'm going to invite you to go ahead and close your eyes and reconnect to your image in your mind's eye. And I'm going to invite you to reconnect to that heart feeling. And I'm going to invite you with your eyes closed. You can just, or you can look at me if you like. You're going to bring your fingertips together into that ball or earth, a hand position, ball mudra, as we did last time. Go ahead and close your eyes and reconnect to your intention and your heartfelt emotion, and just press into those fingertips to activate them. And then open your eyes, and you're going to be exhaling all the air out of your lungs. Breathing in through your mouth, medium speed. Out, mouth, medium. Breathing in through your mouth, slow. Out, nose, slow. Close your eyes. Tongue to rooftop. Breathing in through your nose, medium speed. Nose out, medium. Nose in fast. Mouth out fast. Open your eyes. Mouth in medium. Mouth out medium. Nose in slow. Mouth out slow. Nose in medium. Nose out medium. Mouth in fast. Nose out fast. Mouth in medium. Mouth out medium. Hold your breath. Kegel. Pulling. Imagine the volcano's in between your legs, and it's shooting lava all the way through your chakras, all the way along your spine. With each squeeze of those pelvic floor muscles, you're pulling the lava up higher still through your body. And when you have to, you can't hold it, you can't do it anymore, relax your belly and take a half breath In, only a half breath. Drop your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a half breath out. Roll your spine straight and let go of your hands. Woo! You can have a sip of water. How are you guys doing? Can I hear from a couple of you? Woo! That was powerful. Oy, I'm feeling that one. Woo! Yeah, baby. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, the last two are pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. Woo!
Is that you? Who is that? You, Alex? Or no, that's you.
Andra.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty big. And what other word can you use to describe big?
Oh, explosive?
Explosive. Just like a volcano. Woo!
At the top of my head, yeah.
And I love, I'm very much connected to the earth, as many of you know, Pachamama, and I love through this work, through the feminine fire, reclaiming feminine fire work that I do. The volcano, the goddess volcano, has really been a big part of that, and she's shown up with women all the time. And in the Hawaiian culture, she's called Pele, and I just love that Alex is with us because Alex is a Hawaiian girl. Any words you have to share about your connection to the Hawaiian Pele?
Well, thank you for the explosive word. Mine was expansive. That's the word that I came for me. Goddess Pele. I lived about a mile from the volcano, and I didn't realize who Pele was until I lived there, and I went through a very challenging, powerful experience. So to me, she was kind of like Kali. That's the closest experience I've had to something like that. It was really destruction and then creation that I experienced. So, yeah, and just really attracted my worst fears of my life, basically manifested into reality, so that I was able to move through that and, I guess, recreate, my authentic self, I guess. But I've never really been asked about it, so thank you. Thank you.
Yeah. Oh, that's a powerful story.
Yeah.
For sure. I can appreciate that power, that Kali power that Pele can shoot through us. A big part of the work that I do is for women to reconnect to their fire, and these kinds of practices where we're actually utilizing the Kegel muscles are old practices. They're ancient practices that many of you probably have done through different kinds of Kundalini yoga or even some Buddhist practices. But it's so imperative that we connect to our fire as women. And we know the story of the suppressed and oppressed woman, and we are reclaiming a new feminine today. So these activations are so powerful. It's that energy that you connect with when you do the squeezing of the Kegels is a catalytic energy. It will break through, it will transform you. So it's something you can do at home. It's something that many sacred teachers, sacred feminine teachers will say they do every day to keep themselves nourished, juiced up, fired up, but also to detox and break through anything that comes through, anything that's suppressing them or any of their own armor. They break through with that. And some of the shamanic work that I have done is as a 2-week process where we use that kind of energy and we amplify it to break through our armor. And you can imagine, as a human being, as we develop and we grow, we create armor to protect ourselves, but at some point it pulls us down and it keeps us down, and we want to free ourselves from that. So it's such a great practice to fuel your life, fuel your practice, fuel yourself with. That's my little plug for Kegels and that Kundalini fire. I'm a little high right now because of all this breath work we're doing, and I want us to stay on track, and we're just a little bit behind. So what I want us to do, we're going to do one final breath, and it's, oh, well, actually we're doing 2 final breaths, but this one here is powerful, and it's really to infuse you with additional energies for your goal. And we're going to do the breath similar to what we've done before. We're going to do the heart mudra. So you get the heart, and again, you just slip your hands, your fingers between the fingers, and you touch the fingertips, and you touch your thumb. That's the heart mudra. We are going to be doing a breath together, and then what we're going to do is we are going to be doing what I call drinking the energy. And what that means is once we've done the breath and you've done the Kegel, I'm just doing a pretend Kegel, moving my body here to exaggerate the Kegel from my pelvic floor. And once you're done with your Kegels, I'm going to invite you, while you hold your breath, to bring your fingertips up to your mouth. It's called drinking the energy. And you are going to allow your thumbs to be sort of the spout where the energy is going to be flowing through, like this. You're going to be holding your breath, and then I'm going to invite you to, before you take a half breath in, you're going to loosen your fingers, loosen the top fingers, keeping the thumbs together. You're just going to loosen your fingers a little bit. And at the same time, you're going to take a half breath in, and then you're going to hold that half breath and let the energy flow from your thumbs into your mouth while you hold your breath, and you're going to swallow that energy. You'll get a sense of it when we do it together, but I just wanted to give you an idea what it looks like. All right, here we go. The heart mudra. Close your eyes, access that goal image and the goal feeling, the intention you have, access the image and the feeling. And press into your fingertips to inform your fingertips. Open your eyes. Go ahead and exhale all the air out of your lungs. Breathing in through your mouth, medium. Out through your mouth, medium. In through your mouth, slow. Nose out, slow. In through your nose, medium. Out through your nose, medium. In through your nose, fast. Out through your mouth, fast. Eyes open. In through your mouth, medium. Out through your mouth, medium. In through your mouth, medium. Out through your nose, slow. In through your mouth, slow. Out through your nose, medium. In through your nose, medium. Out through your mouth, fast. In through your nose, fast. Out through your mouth, medium. In through your mouth, medium. Out through your mouth, medium. Push all the air out. Hold your breath and kegel. Imagine you're trying to contract. You don't want to let your pee out, so you're holding your pee in. Those are the muscles. You're just contracting those muscles. And imagine the volcano is underneath you. You're pulling up the essence of that lava, up that red liquid fire, up through your chakras, along your spine, through your body. Let it rise up with each squeeze. And now, holding your breath, open your eyes. If your eyes aren't open, bring your finger thumbs into your mouth. And when you're ready, loosen up your fingers at the top and take a half breath in, only a half breath. Let the energy pour through your fingers, through your thumbs, into your mouth, and swallow the energy. Imagine that you can see it, feel it, and swallow it. When your arms get tired, you can bring them down. And just take a moment here. Just notice how you're feeling. And you might want to just check in with yourself here, have a sip of water. Whew, that's powerful. What's that, Jennifer? You can unmute yourself if you want.
I'm feeling the chi tingles. Very good.
Sweet. You go, girl.
Yeah. No, it's I gotta move it out now.
So you want to really, we're generating a lot of energy. We've, yeah, we call this energy gamma energy. It's like the highest form of energy we can generate, and it's hugely powerful to create, wellness and well-being, but to reprogram your brain and create those new neural pathways. Woo! Because we're releasing neurotransmitters right now, so it's awesome work. And so what we're going to do, we're going to close soon, and we're going to do a closing breath. I'm so high right now. But I'd love to hear, before we do the closing breath, maybe from a couple of you what your experience has been tonight and what you liked most about it. Woo! You'll just have to unmute yourselves.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so being dyslexic, I usually think globally. Like, that's one of the benefits of being dyslexic. And I find with the problem, it was like stuck in the back of my head is really the only way to describe it. Like, I was thinking from the part where my neck and head connect and all the, all this stuff that's there and all the reptile brain and stuff, and I feel things are open again and I'm thinking globally again.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very powerful.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's great, Shelley, Michelle. There's in this framework of this work here, we actually end up being, each individual person has a sort of a default way that their programming system works, and based, when you know what that is, you can actually do specific practices to help support your programming and help support the ways in which you might have gaps or weaknesses. So my programming is a limbic programming, and it's more emotional, and the other side to the coin is an action-based kind of programming. So there was a time in my life where I was completely action-oriented. Everything in my life was action-based. I was like this triathlete. I was hugely into exercise. I was doing all kinds of crazy, powerful action steps. And then with my wellness, taking a plummet and having this huge spiritual awakening, I shifted over to this more emotionally based part of my programming. And so because I know that, I can really shape my world and shape my practices to support me, so I can have access to my full potential versus just maybe some of the limited gaps that show up for me. So that's just a piece of information just to throw at you, give you a download around that. If you want to know more, I can share more at a later time. And we've come to our close, so I would love for us just to go around the circle and have you share a word. Because we don't have any more time, I'll just leave it to a word or a short phrase as to where you are now when you think of your intention and your goal. So anybody want to start?
Sure, I'll start.
Thanks,
So
Alex.
just one word?
One word or phrase, yeah. Just check in and see, when you think of your intention and your goal, what kind of energy do you have? Like what word connects with it at this point, based on how you're feeling?
So again, the first word that comes to me is expansive. So the global, that fits in with that. This feeling of, I just feel like I've expanded back out into my potential, and it's more of a feeling of fluidity and potential expansiveness.
Sweet. Andra, what about yourself?
I have 3 words. Committed, embodied confidence.
Woo! You go, girl.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you. Haha.
Deborah.
Yeah. Yeah, what are the words? I have a tremendous spaciousness around me, which, yeah, it's expansive, it's spacious, and incredibly joyful.
Cool. That's awesome. Thanks, Deborah. Ildi.
Right now, I just feel so blissful, and I feel that things are going to open up for me.
Yeah, I think I heard you right. You said blissful, and things are going to open up for you.
Yes.
Woohoo!
Yes, I feel very positive.
Awesome. Thanks, Dilky.
Thank you.
Jennifer.
let's say I believe it's going to happen now. Before I was just sort of, now it's like I'm steadfast.
All right. Woohoo! Sweet. Nuno. You might want to unmute yourself, Nuno. It might be why. Ah, there you are, Nuno.
Yeah, my connection was off for a bit.
I'm just wondering if you caught what I was saying. I was just checking in to see where you are now around your intention, your goal. If you can name one word or a short phrase.
Inspired, clear, and smooth flowing.
Woo!
Nice.
Mm.
Oh, Nuno. Thanks, Nuno. Michelle, how about yourself?
Welcome.
I have 2 words. Guiltless warrior.
Awesome. That's great, guys. Listen, we have 1 minute before the hangout. The broadcast is going to stop. We can stay on afterwards and have a chit chat, but it will stop within a minute. So I just want to say, if you're interested in more, stay connected with me on Google Plus or Facebook. I'm planning on doing this at least monthly, and if there's a demand, maybe doing it bi-weekly or twice a month. So stay connected with me. Let me know.
I'm making my request for bi-weekly.
Okay. And of course, what happens is, because we're doing it as a group, the level of energy just gets amplified. So it's so powerful to do it together, and it just supports our healing and our boosting of what we want on our own, but we're boosting it for each other as well. So much to share and so much more to access. So I look forward to seeing you guys next time. So big thanks for showing up and co-creating this magic with me. And I send you off with one thing for you to take note and to think about. The only thing you need to do is take one action step to complete the circuit of this new programming that you've done. One action step. Could be anything. It doesn't matter, but it's following through that one action step. So if you want to post what your action step is on either the Facebook page or the Google invite, I'd love to hear about it. But that pretty much is the last piece that I'm gifting you with, for you to take it, own it, and charge forward with it in your goal and activation. And this is for the next lunar cycle. So we'll be definitely back here next September, about the 3rd week of September, if I don't do something crazy before that and show up and have another activation. But this is the time frame. So I send you blessings and support and love for your delicious intentions.
Thank you.
Yay!
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
So if you're
Thanks,
willing,
everyone.
if you're willing to hang out, I would love for us to do a closing breath, and that means your hands are like this. It's a closing prayer mudra, and we just go ahead, press into your hands and your fingers, and just for a couple seconds, we're going to integrate this work, and we're going to close the circuit here. Exhale all the air out of your lungs. Breathing in through your mouth, medium speed. Out mouth, medium. In nose, slow. Close your eyes. Out mouth slow. In nose medium. Out nose medium. In mouth fast. Out nose fast. In mouth medium. Out mouth medium. In nose slow. Close your eyes. Out mouth slow. Open your eyes. In nose medium. Out nose medium. In mouth fast. Out nose fast. In mouth medium. Out mouth medium. In nose slow. Out mouth medium. Nose in medium. Nose out medium. In mouth medium. Nose out medium. In mouth medium. Out mouth medium. Push all the air out of your mouth. Hold your breath. Kegel. If you know how to Kegel, if not, hold your breath. And just imagine you're Kegeling up the lava of the volcanic Pele goddess energy. Through your root, up into your second chakra, through your second, all the way up into your third, and all the way into your fourth, your heart chakra. Flow as high as you can, and when you're ready, relax the belly, take a half breath in, only a half breath. Drop your head, neck, and shoulders. Take a half breath out. Roll your spine straight, relax your hands. Woo. Now I know that you've generated so much gamma energy, gamma love here that you might be a little lightheaded. So of course I invite you definitely take a few minutes to just ground, get in your body. Don't do any driving or any mechanical machinery at this point. Just give yourself the time to sip water. And just enjoy the benefits of this amazing, juicy, co-created activation. And so until next time, I'm going to stop the broadcast. If you want to ask me questions, you can. But until then, I'm just going to say blessings to you. And I honor your journey. And I thank you for coming and co-creating with me. Aho.
Aho.
Oh.
Thank you. Merci.
Thank you.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.